Hi, my name is Anna Golden. I'm a sculptor, and I received my Master's of Fine Arts from the University of Oregon in 1989. I was teaching after that, so I didn't really get to do a lot of my sculpture until I retired, but now I'm very immersed in it, and it's the love of my life. So my work is about women. I call myself sculpting the feminine, and it's also very personal. So just to back up a little bit, my body of work before this newer body of work was really focused on the pain that women suffer throughout their lives and how they overcome. So I had things like women dealing with body image issues, or women dealing with sexual abuse or verbal abuse, or women dealing with surviving cancer. But now I've moved over to this body of work is all focused on what I call the goddess. And when I say the goddess, I really mean the woman being more self-realized. So this piece I worked on at the beginning of COVID, when I was really missing my friends, and I lived among the trees, so I would go outside every day and hug the really big trees, and I started to feel this real connection with the trees, and they became my friends at that time. So she is a reflection of that. I feel like she's reflects that connection to the trees, and she's kind of morphing into a tree. Her skin is like bark, and she's sprouting her branches. So this is the goddess of the garden, and this represents a really big change in my life. I'm now single after 37 years, and I used to live among the trees where it was really shady and I could never do much in the way of garden. And now I live in a house that has a full front sunny yard, flat, no deer, and I have lots of colorful flowers there. And so she's probably the most colorful piece I've ever done. So she represents that connection to the garden. This is the goddess of chi energy. Energy balancing exercises are something that I've used throughout my life to get me through rough times, and she expresses the chi energy. This is the goddess of grace. She has learned to be self-reliant and confident and move through life with grace and poise and just being herself. So this is the goddess of intuition. And I have realized that I have relied on my intuition so much throughout my life, but I think at this point in my life I'm finally acknowledging how important my intuition is for me. So she really reflects that. She looks introspective and relying on her intuition. And this is the goddess of solitude. She's learned the importance of solitude and just not feeling lonely being alone, but feeling whole within herself. So this is the comic relief. This is my little 6-year-old grandson, Noah, titled Noah and Bunny Ears. And he brings so much joy to my life, so I thought I would include him in this body of work. So the spirit world has been a part of my life, or my awareness, since I was a child. And my experience with the trees and creating the goddess of the forest definitely came from that. And when I was hugging the trees, I felt that life force, and I feel it now when I'm gardening. I mean, just the wonder and the beauty. It's part of what drives me in my sculpture. So I so much appreciate being here at NewZone Gallery to display my work, And I'm actually in this show with 3 other wonderful artist friends. We've been showing our work together for several years and feel a great connection. We're calling our show Creative Essence. And we spent a lot of time putting our work together in relationship to each other. So if you look around this show, you'll see next to my goddess of the forest are some pictures with branches or things like that. So that's been really wonderful to have that connection. And we incidentally all ended up wearing purple the night of our opening. Nobody talked about it, but there's our connection.